Yo, everybody, what's up? Welcome to podcast number 1. I'm starting a podcast series because I am super bored. So I have my laptop right next to me here because the podcast is going to be talking about random stuff. So the first topic we're going to talk about today is going to be Fortnite. So guys, there's a few new things that I want to talk about that is going on in Fortnite right now. So the first thing I want to talk about is Save the World. April 16th, it just came out for free. And it's amazing. It's really fun. I really recommend you guys go play it with your friends. Also, there's Act 2, the Elite's live, and there's a tournament going on. If you're Elite in Reload, you can play in these special Elite Reload Cups. Also, well, that's really it. We did get 3 new icon skins, Somerset and then 2 others, which I think is crazy before TG. So, yeah. Also, PS4 servers, I believe, have shut down. Let me just confirm that. Did PS4 shut down? And they have started taking down their support. Yes. Also, if you're on Nintendo Switch, you are now able to play tournaments again. It was off because of some updates they needed to fix with stability issues. Before we get really far into this podcast, I would like to say hopefully I'm going to have other guests on as this podcast grows bigger. Probably have one of my fellow YouTuber friends. My other friend, I have a lot of friends who will come on the podcast and we'll just talk about random stuff. So, yes. So, I'm going to cut to the next topic. Alright, guys, here's a random topic. I'm going to call this topic the random topic. As you guys know, the Artemis 2 crew, or may know, the Artemis 2 crew did just make a re-entry. It was a crazy re-entry. I mean, they were going 30 times the speed of sound, something like that. Their capsule was half the heat of the sun, which I think is really cool. And they were up there for 10 days, which is nice. And there was a guy, I think it was Jeremy Henson, who was the first Canadian to ever orbit the moon. And hopefully we're going to put people back on the moon next year for Artemis 3, which is awesome. So, yes. Let's see, what else should we talk about? I gotta think. On a random note, because this podcast is random, games that I've been playing: Space Flight Simulator, Kerbal Space Program, and Fortnite, and a game called Arizona Sunshine. My friend is getting a haptics vest, and I cannot wait for him to get the haptics vest. Also, I don't know what else. Also, guys, I have a few questions for you guys in the comments. What's your favorite game? What's your least favorite game? And should I release a song? I want to release a song, but I don't know if I should. So, from you guys, tell me if I should release a song. Update. I just found a tick on me. I don't know why. I just felt like I should tell you that. Guys, this was just a short podcast episode because I did not really know what to talk about. But something I should talk about, put it down in the comments below. Should I do a news type thing, like an episode, and some technology episodes with my friends? Tell me a guest that I should try to get on my podcast. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, I guess. I don't really know how to end a podcast. Bye-bye.